Alright, so what we got here is 69 Satellite Sport Satellite, whatever you want to call it. Car came this way a long time ago. Someone epoxy primed this. There's a lot of junk in it, or it might be chunks of actually epoxy. Anyway, so what I'm doing before I put my stuff on it, we're going to sand it down with a block. It's rough. Taking a pencil, marking anything that seems low. Because I might actually throw a little bit of that better filler on there so that I can, basically smooth that out and block it again, and then I'll put my epoxy on, and then we'll basically board file it the same way, but we'll use a much softer paper, I guess. But yeah, this side there's a bit of a low here and here so far. You probably can't see the far side, but there's a, let's see, make sure you see what I'm talking about. Low spot, couple low spots, almost like hail damage. Not real sure about right here. Put a question mark on there. But other than, yeah, there's a few divots, but you come up to the middle and it seemed okay. Wasn't finished board filing that. So there's a few dings and whatnot. But these hoods with the, I guess they're like a fake vent that go here. Just basically this right here. So we'll probably paint, I think he said something about making these black and doing inside the grill here like a yellow or red. There was a couple options, so I kind of forgot what he wants to do with that. But those just basically set in there and bolt in. So the first thing I'm going to do is fix all the low spots. Now he had mentioned to me, the owner, that right here years ago there was a ding, probably from, too tall of a piece of bolt or rod coming out of the air breather. So they had to knock that down or whatever, and there was a big dent and that's how he got the hood. So yeah, let's see what we can see under the hood, if anything. Right, so if you look, see that weirdness isn't dirt, that's literally a dent. There's some dirt on it. Oh yeah, a little bit of greasy stuff there. But there's a ding here. Where do we got? Here, a bunch of little dings and something there. So someone kind of beat it with the hammer, did some crude body work. It's not real deep. Oh, there's another dent over there. It's hard to pick that up on camera. But anyway, we got to take the hood off. So I'll probably actually, I don't know if I'd put filler there. It is on the hood. See, he's already filled the top, and we're not going to dig into that. I'd like to. It's the right thing to do. But he just wants it finished out. So what I think I'm going to do with this down here, I'm going to spray about 5 coats of my epoxy primer on, which I think will take care of most of that. I mean, we're going to epoxy the bottom of the hood anyways, and, make it yellow, because, the guy was restoring it himself as far as he could, so he's got the firewall, and, all this stuff is kind of detailed in yellow. It's pretty good. So we'll do the same. We'll do the bottom of the hood, and we'll spray that yellow, and make it half decent. This is a driver. This isn't a show car. I think in one of the other videos I explained he's got a 69 GTX, and I believe he's also got the 69 Super B. So, and they're both something that don't even come out in the rain. This one is something he wants to actually drive, hence Sport Satellite. Does 318 car, that's gone. Now it's got the 440 Commando. He did spend money in some of the right places. It's got a whole brand new interior, headliner, carpets which haven't even been trimmed yet. So, dash pad. It's got the little Roadrunner horn in there. Yeah, this was a car that he had when he was a young guy with his wife, and then he bought it back years later when it was falling apart. So he did a lot of work underneath. So this is how he brought it to me. So if you like these B-body cars, I mean, this is a pretty nice one. I just got the windows covered up and a blanket there so that, you know, grinding on other projects, you don't get junk in the windshield or whatever. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're going to block this all out, highlight the low spots, put a bit of fill in them, block it again, and then prime it. And then, of course, my primer's pretty thick, so then we'll block it another time with some lighter paper. So I'm going to carry on, and you've kind of seen what I was doing there, as long as you're going in two directions. Yeah, so like I do this for a living, so there's no spending too much time on YouTube, but you know, I'll share what I can when I can. So that's all going to be taken down and blocked. The rest of the car is, I don't know what kind of primer that is. You know, when guys restore them themselves, they use a lot of spray bomb stuff, so you never know. Now, he has done all the jams, which is pretty cool. And there's nothing on the quarters except where he had to, I suppose. I think he said there was a little bit of rust kind of showing there where he's got the red primer. And then the quarters on this are welded up on the flat, up on top of the fender. He said about 3 inches in, so... I mean, they seem to join near the doors okay. The door does have to come up a bit and whatnot, but yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers.